back for another video. Welcome back to my channel, Simply Latrice. And my name is Latrice. And if you're new to the channel, I just share my experiences as being newly retired. I am about 8 months in. And if you didn't see my last video, I was sharing that I am downsizing from my 3-bedroom, 2-bath home into a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. And so you need to subscribe and hit that notification bell, like, share, so that you can join me on this journey. This is a journey of, letting things go. When I started, thinking about downsizing, I just was, thinking it was time to let go of what no longer fit my life. And so, I had to do the same thing with my clothes. And so I just want to share a few pieces that stayed. And by no means was it because they're trendy or expensive pieces, but just because they still feel like me. And so I used to hold on to clothes like just in case I'm gonna go, out, or just in case I lose those few extra pounds that I was stressing over back in the day. But now I just choose pieces that work for my life that I am actually living. And so if you go back in some of my recent posts, I had found some pieces that I had been carrying for years, and I was just like, why? They were like sizes 4s and 6, and I'm like, I'm not ever going to be that size again. And even if I was, those pieces no longer fit my life right now. And so I just want to take you on this little journey with me as I share some pieces, and not just the pieces, but kind of why, I chose these. Now, downsizing is really all about mentally and physically, like clearing your space. You get down to, once again, the things that really fit where you are. I had to ask myself, am I going to wear this? Do I feel good in it? Does it reflect who I am now? And so these were pieces that the answers were yes. Each piece kind of like should tell a little story, a mini story, like when you wear it, why you wear it, and how it actually does fit your mindset, lifestyle. For me, it's all about being comfortable, things that are easy, softness. I really, the fabric and the way it feels against me, and then just versatility. So those are things that I really value in my clothes. I want less clutter, but more clarity. Like, even in my closet, like, I want to have every piece to serve me now. No guilt about, who I used to be, what size I used to be, the places that I used to go to. Just, me living my life. We can start with this piece here. For me, I once again have gained a lot of weight, as we do when we get a certain age. And I'm okay with the weight. I've always been small, and I always was like, oh, my legs are too skinny, or, this didn't fit right because my breasts or my chest area was too small. But as I've gotten older, those things have filled out. Now, for me, it's about where I carry my weight that I am working on. I won't say unhappy, but I need to, for me, lose a few uh, inches here and there. And right now, and I've always really valued a good pair of linen pants. The drawstring, the elastic waist with the drawstring. Um, these particular pants are time and true from Walmart. At the time I bought them, they were $21.98. And I recently went back to Walmart and they are now like on clearance. And so I was wanting to find like a khaki and a black pair, but of course they were out. So I will probably go online and look for those. But I love the wideness of the leg. Once again, the elastic waist with the drawstring. And like I say, I'm a big fan of these types of pants, the linen pant. And so I have some older pants that I still enjoy wearing. Once again, the elastic waist with the drawstring. And as you see, this is kind of like a denim type color. Once again, these are the same. Time true from Walmart. And I also have them here in a army green color. And so as I said, it's not about price, it's about being comfortable. Have pockets, even have a pocket on the back. You can dress them up, you can wear them casually. So as I said, this season is all about easy. It's not too tight, not too fussy. It's not too much. It's just what I need. And so in addition to the elastic waist drawstring linen pant, I really enjoy a nice cropped jean. And so I got these once again from Walmart. And I have to say, I am really a fan of Walmart's clothing. Really, this free assembly brand that they have really has a lot of cute pieces. And so I have this pinstriped denim pant. It has a pocket in the front. It's wide leg, and this one has a nice wide cuff at the bottom. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really cute and fashionable. I'm at the age where I will wear shorts like around the house. I don't really wear shorts out that much anymore. And so I love a good crop pant. It's my equivalent to wearing a pair of shorts. And so I really kind of buy a lot of crop pants. I have this pair, kind of like a two-tone with that vent, wide leg, back pocket, pocket on the front. This once again is going to be a Walmart brand. Yes, time and true. And as you see, I once again don't spend. Well, I may find pieces that cost a lot, but just day in and day out, I don't spend a whole lot on clothes. And as you can see, in my opinion, these are still cute pieces for the prices that I paid for them at Walmart. The fun thing about when I do spend a little bit more, it's like around this time when I'm out with my son and he's going to all the places shopping, I may find, a thing or two that catches my eye. And the fact that I've, spent most of the year buying items that did not cost a lot allows me to have, a little extra to spend on myself for a few pieces that I may like that cost, a little more. And also, I saw these pants and I really thought they were cute. Now, they do kind of put me in the mind of like a pajama type pant, but elastic waist, drawstring, pockets in the front, like very low, maintenance, casual. I really can see just throwing a nice white nude t-shirt on. Yeah, once again, the wide legs, pinstripe. Love this blue, this shade of blue. So I picked these up. I really thought they were cute. Now this is also Walmart, and this is No Boundaries, which is really like in their junior, but their junior section has plus sizes, so I can still find little cute trendy pieces and not be trying to squeeze into like a junior size. As a matter of fact, these are like these are actually the large on the junior rack, so they run pretty big. And so yeah, I picked these up. I thought they were cute, and we'll put them to use, I'm sure. And so when I talk about getting older, gaining weight, most of it like in my midsection, up through my chest and my arms, I don't really wear a whole lot of sleeveless things. And so I still want to wear cute pieces. Once again, like I'm not trying to, please anyone, but I just want to feel comfortable for myself. And so I do still like to have cute tops. And so I have a few pieces. I really, once again, like the Free Assembly brand. And speak of just a nice white tee, I get that with a little extra here with the little puffy sleeve with the really cute detail on it. And so I actually got this in white as well as navy, and I just didn't put navy on my little rack here to show you. And then sweater, when I do wear like little tank tops or sleeveless things, I'll put something over it. And so sweaters are really, versatile. Like they're not just because you're cold, they are a part of like fashion in your wardrobe. And like actually, as I was out the other day, I saw a whole rack of like little sweaters like this, short sleeved, little cute detail on the sleeve, like a little puff sleeve. And yeah, you can just throw it over a little tank top and you can go. I had found a piece at Target, but I took that back. And so Walmart is like the only other place that I really go to that has items that I can find that I like. And when I talk about, once again, like a little sleeveless item, I found this little top. I thought it was cute. I'm not quite sold on whether I like the way it fits, so I'll probably hold on to it for a little while. But it has like the little I forgot what you call this, like that little flutter, so it doesn't like grip the stomach, but it does kind of flare out a little bit, which kind of emphasizes the stomach. So I really don't know, but when I put it under my little cardigan, I don't know. We'll see. And the brand is Celebrity Pink. And once again, this is like in their two extra large. So this is the extra large. To match that denim pinstripe, the wide cuff crop pant, I have found this little jacket that matched. And it's very cute, very detailed pinstripe with a really nice gold button. And I really like the way it fit without anything under it. So I thought the two pieces together were really cute. And at the end of this video, I also will have a little video where I have the pieces on so you can actually see how they fit. And I think just really the last thing really for me on this rack is this is probably like this is the only piece on here that's not Walmart. This is Victoria's Secret, and just like a boxy type, you know, this is like a jogger's crew neck. It has a little, stops right at the waist with the little drawstring. It's long sleeve, but you can, you know, bunch it up, roll it up. And I just really like the way this fits. Even though I know it's hot outside, I don't really, or the weather, I don't really wear it a lot right now, but as the weather ticks up, I wear it a lot. And also, you know, being older, menopause, it's always like blasting in my house. So sometimes I'm just in my house all day doing whatever, and I may have on like a little top like this because I get very, it goes in and out. Like I'm hot and then I start to cool off and then I'm back hot. So I love this. And then just this last piece here, kind of like an older shirt that I had, kind of the same crew neck, kind of, you know, that jogger, or what do you call it? You know, like a, I don't know, almost like the hoodie type material, but just a crew neck. This is a Reebok old one that I got at Walmart. I really am enjoying more tops that have like this side split. Really adds a little extra to your tops. I really, like, once again, I really enjoy it because it lays flat in the back. It doesn't, you know, bunch up because it has that little slit on there. And I have had just regular t-shirts. Once again, you know, I enjoy a nice white t-shirt, and I've cut up the sides to give that little vent, and it just takes it to a whole different place. And so this isn't like a new haul, although there are a few pieces in here that still have tags on it. This is just pieces that I enjoy, or styles of items or pieces that I enjoy, that I feel comfortable wearing. It didn't cost me a lot, and yeah, I'm enjoying them. Decluttering isn't about sacrifice. It's about curating a life and a wardrobe that fits. And so this is the end of my video. As always, I thank you guys for watching my videos, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And also just leave me a comment on what are some of your favorite pieces to wear. And I will see you guys in the next video.